Dumb Money, the movie, the review. What's up, Brooklanders? I'm Mr. J. I'm reviewing Dumb Money, the new movie by Craig Giuseppe? Giuseppe? I think that's how you say his name. The director of I, Tonya. Wow, very good movie. This film stars a bunch of people. It stars more stars than the frickin' Milky Way galaxy. You got Paul Rudd in here. You got Seth Rogen in here. You got Nick Offerman in here. You got America Ferrera in here. You got Pete Davidson in here. You got frickin' Dane DeHaan's popping up here. You got Anthony Ramos. You got, and I'm missing them too. There's like at least like 5 more notable stars. I'm just forgetting because I'm a forgetful guy. The film is all about the rise of GameStop, the big old stock. If you're not familiar, last year, a few years ago, 2 years ago, I think, a bunch of Redditors, a bunch of memers, a bunch of jabronis, they all said, hey, I'm sick of the rich being rich. Let's short squeeze them. Let's short squeeze them for all they've got. Let's con them out of their money. It's not a con, it's all legal, but you get the idea. So from there, Paul Dano, Roaring Kitty, he says, I've had enough of this. Seth Rogen, you're going down. Nick Offerman, you're going down too. Freaking Vincent D'Onofrio, I forgot him, you're going down too. And from there, it is a story of a bunch of internet people, internet Redditors, things like that, YouTube commenters who pull off quite the amazing task, like, in all honesty. My man Paul Dano, Roaring Kitty, he makes like 30-something million off of this, and he makes Seth Rogen, Mr. Finance, Mr. Financier, lose like billions. In general, I like this movie. I have a few minute problems with it, but besides that, the overall film itself I found to be pretty enjoyable. The only really issue I'd have with the movie is, again, maybe it's just a J issue. Maybe it's just a J issue, but I found that the pacing up to that climax of the film I found to be a little slow, and I think the rising action rose a little too slow. I'm just saying. It might just be for me, but personally, I found it a little too slow to where I was like, come on. Also, like, some of the humor doesn't hit, but that's not a diss to the movie. I mean, like, it is. It literally is. But also, like, no movie has every joke hit. No movie has every joke is a big belly laugh. Oh, Pete Davidson, you're cracking me up, son. You're a hilarious man. One other thing, though, I will say is I think the soundtrack was a little odd, but I don't think it fit the vibe extremely well, and sometimes, you know, it feels a little like shuffly of like shuffle. We're getting new songs all the time, scene after scene. It's like, guys, let's just chill with the slow motion. Seth Rogen's walking to a freaking WAP. Cardi B's singing a WAP, and Seth Rogen's like, oh yeah, I'm a finance bro. The movie gets a little too heavy-handed with that, I will say, for me, but it's a minute complaint at the end of the day. I think Paul Dano shines a ton. He's a tremendous actor. I love this dude. He's been absolutely crushing it. And if you're really familiar with Riddler Paul Dano, if that's your Riddler and Prisoners and things like that, this is a nice change of pace. You know, he's a nice guy, he's a goofy guy. I liked his character a lot in this. I also think that this movie did a pretty good job of introducing people into that world of stocks, getting people interested in, but also cautious, because I think this movie gives a good glimpse into that world, and I like those kind of movies that take us into worlds and let me live in that world for a few hours of stocks and finance and money. I'm gonna give this movie a solid 7 out of 10, baby. I enjoyed this one. It was pretty solid. Here's where it is on my tier list. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more videos, reviews all the time. Blah, blah, blah. Why did I say blah, blah, blah?